Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're diving into the top 4 world of rare and valuable US coins featuring the 4 most sought-after treasures: the Monticello Thomas Jefferson nickel and the legendary Abraham Lincoln Memorial and wheat penny cents. These tiny coins could be worth a fortune hiding right in your pocket. So stay tuned till the end, you might just discover a rare gem sitting in your collection. Let's get started. First up, in the 1999 Thomas Jefferson nickel 5-cent coin stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after treasure among collectors and numismatists, embodying both historical significance and enduring charm. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin has captivated enthusiasts with its connection to American history and its timeless design honoring one of the nation's founding fathers. Despite many examples showing signs of wear, dirt, or minor damage from circulation, even these pieces carry a nostalgic allure that transports collectors back to the close of the 20th century, a period of transition, innovation, and national pride. For many, the 1999 Jefferson nickel is not merely currency, but a tangible artifact of America's enduring legacy. Introduced as part of the long-running Jefferson nickel series that began in 1938, the 1999 edition continued a tradition deeply rooted in American coinage. Designed to commemorate the third president of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, the nickel reflected his immense contributions to the nation's founding and his architectural genius embodied in his home, Monticello. By 1999, this coin stood as a bridge between the classical artistry of mid-century coin design and the technological precision of modern minting. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, signified by the P Mint mark, it represented the steady continuation of a beloved series just before the U.S. Mint introduced new reverse designs in 2004. Marking the end of an era for the classic Monticello motif. The obverse of the 1999 Jefferson nickel features a left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, originally sculpted by Felix Schlag. The refined engraving captures Jefferson's thoughtful expression, framed by the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date, 1999. On the reverse, the iconic Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, is elegantly depicted, accompanied by the inscriptions EPLURIBUSUNUM, Monticello, 5 cents, and United States of America. The coin's composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel gives it a silvery luster that, when well preserved, gleams beautifully under light. Weighing 5 grams and measuring 21.2 millimeters in diameter, its compact form hides an abundance of historical and artistic detail cherished by collectors. Although millions were minted, the 1999 Jefferson nickel has gained notable appeal due to certain varieties, such as die cracks, struck-through errors, and minor doubling on Jefferson's profile or Monticello's steps. Coins in circulated or dirty condition often tell stories of decades of exchange and handling, adding an element of mystery and charm. Pristine examples, however, are significantly harder to find. Uncirculated or proof-like specimens are especially coveted by those who seek perfection in their numismatic collections. Over time, environmental wear and handling have made high-grade coins in the. For collectors seeking to add this piece to their holdings, it is wise to focus on well-preserved coins with clear details on Jefferson's portrait and Monticello's architectural lines. Purchasing from reputable dealers or auction houses ensures authenticity, while certified examples provide additional assurance of quality and value. Storing the coin in a protective holder or airtight capsule is essential to prevent further tarnish or damage, especially if the piece already exhibits environmental wear. Engaging with numismatic forums and collector groups can also offer invaluable insights into market trends, error spotting, and historical context. What makes the 1999 Jefferson nickel so appealing is not just its design or age, but its place in the story of American coinage. As one of the final issues before the Monticello reverse redesign, it represents the culmination of more than 6 decades of minting tradition. Each coin, whether pristine or worn, serves as a silent witness to countless exchanges, moments in time, and the everyday rhythm of American life. Collectors often cherish it for this reason, as both a historical artifact and a piece of living history. Damaged or dirty condition, the 1999 nickel may lack visual brilliance, yet it retains immense sentimental and collectible value. The subtle imperfections often enhance its character, symbolizing endurance and authenticity. Even heavily circulated examples continue to find appreciation among enthusiasts who value coins not just for their grade, but for the stories they carry and the eras they represent. Ultimately, the 1999 Thomas Jefferson nickel 5-cent coin stands as a captivating blend of artistry, history, and rarity. Whether preserved in mint-state brilliance or showing signs of long use, it embodies America's enduring spirit and dedication to honoring its great leaders. As collectors continue to seek out this coin with its classic design, symbolic meaning, and nostalgic charm, its reputation as a prized collectible and tangible connection to the past remains stronger than ever. For numismatists, it is more than a 5-cent piece. It is a miniature monument to American legacy and craftsmanship. For many numismatists, the 1999 P. Jefferson nickel serves as a fascinating reminder of a pivotal moment in American coinage, the closing chapter of a classic design before the new millennium ushered in change. Its enduring image of Jefferson and Monticello connects modern collectors to the nation's founding ideals of liberty, architecture, and innovation. Even in dirty or slightly damaged condition, the coin's worn surfaces speak volumes, carrying a sense of authenticity and everyday history that pristine coins often lack. It's a reminder that beauty in numismatics isn't always about perfection. Sometimes it lies in the story each mark, scratch, or smudge tells about the coin's journey through time. Whether you're an experienced collector or just beginning to explore the world of rare U.S. coins, the 1999 P. Thomas Jefferson nickel remains a worthy and rewarding pursuit. Its combination of historical significance, affordable entry value, and potential for discovery, especially in rarer varieties, makes it an exciting addition to any collection. As time continues to pass and fewer high-quality examples remain in circulation, this coin's rarity and desirability will only grow. Holding a 1999 P. Jefferson nickel is like holding a small piece of America's story, a token of its heritage, resilience, and craftsmanship that continues to captivate coin enthusiasts across generations. Next up in the 1941 Thomas Jefferson nickel 5-cent coin stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after piece in the world of American numismatics, captivating collectors with its deep historical roots and timeless design. This coin, though often found in circulated and worn condition, continues to be a prized treasure among enthusiasts for its connection to early 20th century America. Even when showing signs of dirt, age, or damage, the 1941 Jefferson nickel carries an undeniable charm that reflects the resilience and heritage of the United States mint's craftsmanship. Its vintage appeal, combined with the legacy of Thomas Jefferson, the nation's third president, makes it an enduring favorite for coin collectors across generations. Minted during a time of global uncertainty and national strength, the 1941 Jefferson nickel holds significant historical importance. Produced before America's full involvement in World War II, this coin represents an era of economic recovery and industrial growth. Struck at 3 major mints, Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D, and San Francisco S, each version of the 1941 nickel carries its own story of origin. The Philadelphia issues were the most common, while those from San Francisco and Denver are slightly scarcer, adding intrigue to their collectability. As one of the last pre-war nickels made with the traditional copper-nickel alloy, the 1941 Jefferson nickel serves as a tangible connection to the United States just before the wartime metal shortages that altered coin production forever. The design of the 1941 Jefferson nickel, created by the talented artist Felix Schlag, remains one of the most recognizable in U.S. coinage. On the obverse, Jefferson's portrait faces left with striking realism, surrounded by the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1941. The reverse displays the iconic image of Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia home, beneath the word Monticello, along with EPLURIBUSUNUM, and United States of America 5 cents. The balanced composition and architectural precision of Monticello highlight Schlag's artistic skill, while the clean symmetry makes this coin a miniature work of art. Each element, from Jefferson's refined features to the sharp details of Monticello's columns, captures the dignity of early American ideals. When it comes to rarity, the 1941 Jefferson nickel stands out more for its historical placement than for extreme scarcity. Millions were struck across all 3 mints, yet finding a high-grade uncirculated specimen has become increasingly difficult. Many surviving examples are tarnished, dirty, or bear marks from circulation, diminishing their luster but not their historical significance. Collectors particularly prize coins that retain their original mint shine or display unique die varieties, such as the 1941D and 1941S issues with strong strike details. Even in worn or slightly damaged condition, these coins hold nostalgic value, as each scratch or discoloration tells a story of its passage through time and history. The market value of a 1941 Jefferson nickel can vary widely depending on its mint mark, condition, and rarity of features. Common circulated examples typically sell for a modest 10 cents to $1, while well-preserved, uncirculated coins can command anywhere from $5 to $50. Exceptionally high-grade specimens certified by PCGS or NGC, especially those with full steps on Monticello, a sign of superior striking quality, can fetch between $150 and $500 or more at auction. Collectors seeking pristine, well-defined examples often pay a premium, reflecting the strong and steady appreciation of vintage U.S. nickels in the numismatic market. For collectors looking to add a 1941 Jefferson nickel to their collection, attention to detail and preservation is key. Prioritize coins with sharp design elements, clean surfaces, and visible step details on Monticello. Always verify authenticity through reputable dealers or certified grading services to avoid counterfeits or altered dates. Storing the coin in an airtight holder or archival quality flip helps prevent further damage from oxidation or handling. Engaging with numismatic communities or forums can also provide valuable insights into market trends and help identify rare varieties worth pursuing. The allure of the 1941 Jefferson nickel extends beyond its monetary value. It lies in its story. Every coin minted during this period represents a snapshot of America on the brink of global transformation. Collectors admire its design for its simplicity and symbolism, capturing Jefferson's vision of unity, knowledge, and progress. Even a coin in dirty and damaged condition evokes an emotional connection, reminding us of the countless hands it may have passed through over 8 decades of American life. In the grand panorama of United States coinage, the 1941 Thomas Jefferson nickel stands as a bridge between pre-war prosperity and wartime change. It celebrates American artistry and history while offering an accessible yet meaningful entry point for new collectors. Its enduring charm, historical depth, and affordability make it a timeless collectible, no matter its grade or condition. Ultimately, the 1941 Jefferson nickel remains a prized and enduring treasure, a small but powerful symbol of American history, artistry, and resilience. Whether gleaming in mint-state brilliance or weathered by decades of use, this coin continues to captivate enthusiasts and inspire a deep appreciation for the legacy even with its humble face value. The 1941 Jefferson nickel continues to hold an undeniable allure among collectors and history enthusiasts. The coin's aged appearance, whether tarnished, discolored, or bearing marks of time, only enhances its authenticity and charm. Each imperfection tells a silent story of circulation, of hands exchanged through generations, of a nation's evolving history carried within a simple 5-cent piece. Its durability and design endurance symbolize the American spirit, reflecting resilience through times of economic struggle and wartime uncertainty. As such, even a dirty or damaged 1941 Jefferson nickel represents far more than its metallic worth. It is a living artifact of American perseverance and craftsmanship. Today, this coin maintains a steady and respected presence in the numismatic market, admired for both its accessibility and depth of character. Collectors cherish it as a foundation piece within the Jefferson nickel series, and its connection to a pivotal era in U.S. history ensures its lasting appeal. Whether displayed in a collector's showcase, preserved in a protective case, or simply admired for its rustic beauty, the 1941 Thomas Jefferson nickel remains an enduring symbol of America's cultural and monetary heritage. Its story continues to captivate, making it not just a collectible coin, but a timeless piece of history that bridges the past with the passion of today's numismatic community. Next up, in the 1946 United States Abraham Lincoln wheat penny stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after treasure in the world of American numismatics. This humble 1-cent coin, bearing the enduring image of President Abraham Lincoln, continues to captivate collectors for its historical resonance, charming design, and the lasting appeal it holds even in dirty or well-circulated condition. Despite its modest denomination, the 1946 Lincoln cent embodies a story of post-war recovery, national pride, and artistic craftsmanship, making it an enduring favorite among both new and seasoned enthusiasts. Whether discovered in an old collection or found unexpectedly in circulation, this coin remains a tangible piece of American history that collectors prize for its authenticity and legacy. The 1946 Lincoln wheat penny was minted shortly after World War II, during a period of great optimism and industrial rebuilding in the United States. Produced by the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark, it carried the symbolic strength of the nation as it transitioned from war to peace. The coin is part of the long-running Lincoln Cent series, which began in 1909 to honor the centennial of Lincoln's birth. Its continuation into 1946 represents not just a tribute to one of America's greatest presidents, but also the resilience of the American spirit in the face of hardship. This cent, struck from recycled wartime materials, stands as a small yet powerful reminder of the era's economic and cultural revival. The unique features of the 1946 Lincoln wheat penny are immediately recognizable to collectors and history enthusiasts alike. The obverse proudly displays Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing right, accompanied by the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date, 1946. On the reverse, the simple yet elegant wheat ears design features two stylized stalks of wheat encircling the denomination 1 cent and the legend United States of America, symbolizing agricultural abundance and national prosperity. The composition of the coin consists of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, measuring 19 millimeters in diameter and weighing 3.11 grams. In cleaner, higher-grade conditions, the rich reddish-brown luster of the copper creates a truly captivating appearance. In terms of rarity, the 1946 wheat penny is not exceedingly scarce, as millions were struck to meet post-war demand. However, coins found in excellent or uncirculated condition are far less common, particularly those retaining sharp details and original luster. Dirty, damaged, or worn specimens tell their own story of circulation and time, but collectors often seek examples with crisp design features and minimal discoloration. Certain die varieties and mint errors, such as doubled dies or repunched mint marks, are particularly prized, adding both intrigue and market value to these historic pieces. The market value of a 1946 Lincoln wheat penny varies greatly based on condition and rarity. In heavily circulated or dirty condition, the coin may hold only a modest value of a few cents above face, primarily for its collectible charm. However, well-preserved or uncirculated examples can fetch between $1 and $10, while rare error varieties or certified high-grade pieces may reach $50 to $500, depending on collector demand and grading certification. Its enduring historical significance and timeless design have contributed to a steady appreciation over time, making it a coin that continues to be cherished by enthusiasts and investors alike. For collectors seeking to acquire or preserve a 1946 Lincoln wheat penny, a few essential tips can enhance both value and enjoyment. Prioritize coins in high-grade condition whenever possible, ideally those authenticated by trusted grading services such as PCGS or NGC. When handling or cleaning, exercise great caution. Natural patina and tunning often add to a coin's historical charm. Store the coin in protective holders or airtight capsules to prevent further oxidation or wear, and consider joining numismatic communities or online forums to stay informed about trends, varieties, and auction results. The appeal of the 1946 wheat penny lies not only in its copper composition or visual elegance, but also in the profound historical narrative it represents. Each example, whether bright and uncirculated or darkened by time and handling, serves as a miniature monument to the post-war American spirit, innovation, and unity. It remains a timeless collectible that continues to bridge generations of coin enthusiasts who appreciate its craftsmanship and the legacy of Abraham Lincoln himself. In conclusion, the 1946 United States Abraham Lincoln wheat penny stands as a remarkable blend of history, artistry, and sentiment. It connects collectors directly to an era dialectors often find beauty in these imperfections, seeing them as evidence of the coin's long journey through the nation's economy and history. For many, a tarnished 1946 penny represents authenticity, a direct, tactile connection to the post-war generation and the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln's leadership and values. Today, the 1946 wheat penny remains one of the most accessible yet meaningful pieces for numismatists and history enthusiasts alike. Its blend of affordability, historical richness, and artistic simplicity makes it a wonderful entry point for new collectors and a nostalgic keepsake for seasoned ones. Whether displayed in a collection or tucked away as a cherished reminder of America's resilience, this coin continues to symbolize the nation's journey through change and progress. Even in its dirtiest form, the 1946 Lincoln wheat penny shines as a timeless emblem of pride, history, and the enduring fascination of U.S. coinage. Beyond its historical and aesthetic appeal, the 1946 Lincoln wheat penny also represents an important turning point in American coinage history. It marked the first full year of returning to the traditional copper alloy after the temporary use of steel cents during World War II. This restoration of copper signified not only the end of wartime material shortages, but also the beginning of economic recovery and renewed national optimism. Collectors today value this penny as a symbol of that hopeful transition, capturing the essence of post-war America in a small yet meaningful form. Over the decades, the 1946 wheat penny has continued to inspire collectors with its classic design and enduring symbolism. Whether discovered in a dusty jar, an inherited collection, or purchased from a coin show, it carries with it a sense of nostalgia and pride. The coin's connection to Lincoln's enduring legacy and its representation of American perseverance make it much more than just a cent. It's a story preserved in copper. Even after nearly 8 decades, the 1946 Lincoln wheat penny remains a beloved relic that reflects both the artistry of its creation and the spirit of the nation it honors. Next up in the United States, Abraham Lincoln wheat 1-cent coin from 1950 stands as a fascinating and highly sought-after treasure in the world of numismatics, captivating collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Bearing the iconic portrait of the 16th president, this coin represents not only a vital piece of American coinage, but also a lasting tribute to Lincoln's enduring legacy of unity and freedom. Even when found in dirty or heavily circulated condition, the 1950 penny carries a certain historical charm that collectors deeply appreciate. Its enduring design, combined with its Denver Mint origin, has made it a prized collectible and a tangible connection to a pivotal era in U.S. history, symbolizing the post-war spirit and economic resilience of mid-20th century America. Minted in 1950 at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D mint mark beneath the date, this coin emerged during a period of optimism and industrial growth in the United States following World War II. It was part of the long-running Lincoln Wheat Cent series, which had been in production since 1909 to commemorate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The series itself marked the first time a real historical figure appeared on U.S. coinage, making it a cultural milestone. The 1950 penny in particular bridges the early and later years of this beloved series, reflecting both the nation's economic revival and the continued admiration for Lincoln's legacy of justice and leadership. Each coin minted from this period tells a story of America rebuilding itself and pushing forward into a new age of prosperity and innovation. The coin's design remains one of the most beloved and enduring in U.S. history. On the obverse, the detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln faces right, surrounded by the inscriptions "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1950, followed by the distinctive D mint mark. The reverse showcases 2 stylized wheat ears curving inward around the words 1 cent and United States of America, with the motto EPLURIBUSUNUM gracefully positioned above. Composed primarily of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, the coin weighs 3.11 grams and measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter. Its warm copper tone, whether bright and lustrous in uncirculated condition or darkened by time and wear, enhances its nostalgic beauty, making it instantly recognizable among collectors and enthusiasts alike. While the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Cent had a relatively high mintage of over 334 million pieces, its rarity today depends largely on condition, variety, and preservation. Circulated and dirty examples are common, yet coins that have survived decades without significant wear, especially in mint state condition, are considerably scarcer and command much higher interest. Varieties such as die cracks, repunched mint marks, RPM, or off-center strikes can elevate its desirability even further. Finding an example that retains its original red luster or has been carefully preserved since minting remains a true challenge, heightening its appeal among serious collectors who seek perfection in both artistry and preservation. In terms of market value, the 1950 wheat cent offers a wide range depending on condition and rarity. Well-circulated and dirty examples often trade for around 10 cents to 50 cents, but high-grade uncirculated pieces with strong luster and detail can fetch between $15 and $50. Exceptional specimens, graded MS66 red or higher, by professional grading services may command values up to $150 or more, especially if they exhibit unique die varieties or flawless surfaces. Rare error examples or perfectly preserved red-tone coins can even reach prices exceeding $1,000 at specialized auctions. These values reflect the coin's enduring popularity and its steady appreciation among collectors of classic U.S. copper coinage. For collectors eager to acquire this piece of history, it is wise to prioritize coins certified by reputable grading agencies such as PCGS or NGC, ensuring authenticity and condition. Those searching for raw examples should inspect closely for signs of damage, cleaning, or environmental corrosion, especially in dirty or aged specimens. Proper storage in acid-free holders or coin flips can help prevent further deterioration and preserve the coin's copper brilliance. Engaging with coin shows, online forums, and collector groups can also provide valuable insights into market trends, die varieties, and upcoming auction opportunities for rare or high-grade examples. The 1950 D Lincoln wheat cent continues to shine as a cornerstone of American numismatics, admired for its balance of historical value, design beauty, and collecting potential. It stands as a timeless reminder of Abraham Lincoln's influence and the enduring craftsmanship of mid-century U.S. coin production. Whether Cheris. As the years pass, the 1950 D Lincoln wheat penny remains a timeless and rewarding addition to any numismatic collection. Whether preserved in a high-grade state or showing signs of age and circulation, it carries a sense of authenticity and historical depth that modern coinage often lacks. Collectors value it not just for its monetary worth, which can range from a few cents to several $100s depending on rarity and condition, but for the story it tells, a story of American perseverance, artistry, and pride. In every way, the 1950 D wheat cent endures as a captivating piece of history, a prized treasure for those who appreciate the enduring legacy of Abraham Lincoln and the craftsmanship of early 20th century coinage. For many collectors, the 1950 D Lincoln wheat penny is far more than just an old copper coin. It is a living piece of American history that continues to inspire fascination and admiration. Its warm, aged patina, especially in dirty or circulated condition, gives it a rustic charm that speaks to the passage of time and the countless hands it has passed through. The D mint mark below the date stands proudly as a symbol of the Denver Mint's craftsmanship, while the wheat stalks on the reverse remind collectors of a simpler era in American life, when every cent truly mattered. This combination of beauty, symbolism, and historical depth makes the 1950 D an unforgettable relic for those who value the artistry of classic U.S. coinage. Even after decades in circulation, the 1950 D wheat cent continues to captivate both new and seasoned numismatists with its blend of rarity, design, and legacy. Whether discovered in a coin roll, an inherited collection, or a metal detector find, each piece tells its own story from America's mid-20th century past. The coin's affordable market value also makes it an accessible entry point for beginner collectors, while high-grade or uncirculated examples offer great investment potential for experienced enthusiasts. Above all, this enduring 1-cent piece remains a timeless symbol of Lincoln's spirit and a cherished reminder of America's proud numismatic heritage.